Dust Bunnies Cleaning and Handyman Service, 775-209-2733.
In this week's court report, a Pahrump man just found guilty of 2 counts of burglary in district court and who has an open justice court case with the charge of failure of convicted sex offender to register with law enforcement agency out of state might soon be designated a habitual criminal by the district attorney's office, which could increase his sentence. Christopher Zachary Salcido currently faces up to 1 to 10 years in prison for each count of that residential burglary penalty. District Attorney Chris Arabia says, "We are pleased with this verdict because people have a right to feel safe in their homes, and a burglar violates that right." Judge Kim Wonker is scheduled to sentence Salcido March 20th. Another multiple offender, Virgil Sparks, has formal charges against him still pending in justice court after being arrested again in December following driving his kids through a brick wall. The formal arraignment that was scheduled for Sparks was vacated, and the defendant was released for reasons not specified publicly by the court. During Sparks' first appearance in justice court, Sparks was also arrested on a warrant that was issued for another case and on a probation violation. The defendant was appointed public defender attorney Nathan Gent to represent him, and Sparks' bail was set at more than $36,000 cash or bond for this case and $1,600 cash only for another case. The high school teacher arrested for what is said to be an attempted sexual relationship with a student remains out on $5,000 active bond that he posted before his first appearance. Meanwhile, formal charges against William Paul Spangler are still pending in justice court. Spangler is accused of committing that act back in November. Spangler's previously scheduled arraignment hearing has been vacated, and he now has a follow-up scheduled February 21st. Robert Ferris, the man who resisted arrest and dragged a motorcycle officer with a stolen car, now has a preliminary hearing set for February 5th. During Ferris's pretrial, his public defender, attorney Nathan Gent, said he was unable to meet with the defendant to review the case file or talk to the state about negotiations due to a trial schedule conflict. So the court confirmed Ferris's preliminary hearing date. Then the defendant was remanded back to custody. Ferris is facing the formal charges of attempted murder with a deadly weapon, offense involving stolen vehicle, battery with use of a deadly weapon, assault on an officer, eluding peace officer with endangerment to persons or property, trafficking of Schedule I controlled substance, and possession of controlled substance for sale. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 25.